Now, becoming a father for the first time is exciting, terrifying, and it can even be a bit overwhelming.
You have some experience with that, I
Yes.
know. Yeah. Well, it's completely normal for expectant dads to be anxious and maybe have a million questions, million and one. But there's a new resource in town for rookie dads, and with more, we have a coach here. Well-qualified coach, Will Housley Jr. here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's talk about just the premise of Daddy Boot Camp here.
So Boot Camp for new dads, now in our 25th year, so actually on this Father's Day weekend, we'll be celebrating our 25th anniversary, and we get to do that here in Madison by starting the first Boot Camp for new dads here in Madison at St. Mary's. Boot Camp for New Dads is a program for expectant fathers. We have live babies, and they bring their dads to share the wisdom to the dads-to-be. And so it's just a great opportunity for men to learn from men and prepare them to, what we say, hit the ground crawling. So that's the
Full disclosure here, Will, we think, was my coach 9 years ago when I took this class in Denver, right before my first was born. I remember being scared. I mean, this whole idea of, making sure that a baby's head is propped up, making sure you're putting on a diaper correctly. I mean, all of these things are if you have no experience with them, they're scary.
Right. For instance, when you were first thinking about that first baby, your mind was probably going along the lines of your experience or your interaction with a child at a much later age.
Right.
So that's where at boot camp we capture that moment of their thinking of, oh my gosh, this is a little tiny thing that's just going to be crying, filling diapers, and eating all the time. What do I do about this? So you come in as a rookie, and you get to watch the veteran dads, the experienced dads with their 3 to 5 months old that come to the workshop, and you get to watch them take care of this baby for 3 hours. So if you just did that alone, without asking any questions, you'd walk out of there going, I can do this. And then we just watched him take care of this thing for 3 hours. This is great.
Or you walk away thinking you're overwhelmed.
Exactly. You're like, oh no, how am I going to do this? So 3 hours, what kind of topics are we covering in that time?
So we talk about child safety, anything that comes up. So there's no questions that aren't allowed in this workshop. So we might be talking about issues like balancing budget, how I balance my work life now, my family life. We'll talk about dealing with crying babies and some calming strategies. We deal with giving the guys some insight to maybe some issues that might come up with mom in regards to maybe baby blues or postpartum depression. So just equipping them with some little information as much as we can.
A lot of good stuff.
We've got about half a minute left, but I want to talk really quickly about this idea of confidence. How important is that component to this whole?
Oh, absolutely. So one of the great things about this is it's a hands-on experience. These babies that are going to be there with their dads get handed off. So then these guys, once they get a hold of baby, change a diaper, that's what we hear the most of. It's like, I can do this. This is gonna be great.
All right, Will Housley Jr., Daddy Boot Camp, starting at St. Mary's Dean West Clinic, June 20th. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. And thanks for what you did for me.
Oh, thank you.
We were joking that he did not remember me, which is probably a good sign, because you don't want to be remembered in a case like that.
It's a good one.
Thanks again. Appreciate it.